up, this your girl Tutu. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing another story time. I just want to let you guys know, being that the COVID cases are spiking back up, I am going to be doing a lot of at-home content, a lot of self-care, story times, what I do. Like, it's gonna be a lot of round the house videos because I'm not really trying to go out like that. Not saying that I'm not going to go out, but expect like for the next month or two to be seeing a lot of story times, a lot of, y'all will see. Welcome. My name is Tutu. Once again, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I do story time, lifestyle vlogs, everything dealing with beauty, fashion. I do some of everything. So anywho, today I will be spilling some tea on myself, telling you guys about how I got catfish. And before y'all be like, how the hell you get catfish? Like, this happened when I was in I want to say 9th or 10th grade when I got catfish. So yes, I was young, I was stupid. Y'all gonna see why I say that. It's so embarrassing. At first I was debating on whether or not I should tell it, but I like, on my channel I keep it real, and this story could help someone else, you know, to people that be using dating apps or be on social media. So I was in, I had to be 10th or 11th grade. It was 10th or 11th grade, and I was on Facebook. This when MySpace had basically kind of died down a little bit and Facebook was like the new thing. And you know, I was posting or whatever. Looking back, I used to be so but I was posting, and this guy, he inboxed me. So I'm gonna give him a name. His name is gonna be, who he remind me of? I'm gonna call him Brown Eyes because he had brown eyes, so I thought. So Brown Eyes wrote me, and he was like, what's up, what's your name? And I was like, Tutu. And at the time, I was like, me and my best friend, I'm gonna call her Judy, because she got a real big butt. But anywho, at the time, me and my friend Judy, like, we was close, and I was at her house a lot. You know what? I want to say I was in 11th grade, because this when I had went back to my hometown to go to my hometown school or whatever. So okay, so me and Judy, so I'm like, Judy girl, I met this dude on Facebook. He's so fine. Like, we've been writing back and forth. So he asked me for my number. So we started being on the phone, and y'all comment down below if y'all, when y'all were young, y'all had like a long distance relationship, or y'all was just so madly in love. Like I fell in love in like 2 weeks, and I never even met him. So we used to be on the phone non-stop. He even had got close with my best friend Judy. He was like, sis, I love her, and this and that, this and that, this and that. And from the pictures, okay, he was light-skinned, pretty eyes. He kind of reminded me of, y'all know the group B5, like he kind of favored one of the brothers. I want to say he stayed in Boca or Lake Worth, which is not far from Palm Beach. And at the time, I stayed in Palm Beach, but I had to move back to my hometown to go to school. So I was living with my best friend Judy and her mom, which I call her my mama. So we would be on the phone talking about life, and like when a girl young, every girl had this dream of getting married, having kids, big house, big car. And we would talk about that, what we want to be, how we gonna do it. And then him and Judy would be on the phone, and she'll be amping up like, yes brother, you the right one for my sis. And the conversation was good. Like, even though I had never ever met him before, I felt like I had met him. But low-key, this was kind of like the first red flag. His voice low-key didn't match how he looked. And I know, like, a lot of people say I don't look how I sound, but his voice was very squeaky. And I was like, but I kind of ignored it, because at the time we were young. Like, I'm like, maybe he ain't hit his little growth spurt yet, because we was like 16, 17 ish. So like I said, we would talk everything to be good. So the first time we were supposed to meet up, at the skating ring, and he had came up with some excuse, and I had like y'all, I had to beg my mom to take us to the skating ring, and he never showed up. He was like somebody, his brother wouldn't take him or something, and he was like, baby, I apologize. I promise next time we gonna link up, because at that time we was talking like 3 months, and I was like ready to see him. And then I noticed when I was asking him to send me like more pictures, because on his Facebook he had like 10 pictures, but when I asked him to send me a picture, he was send like the same ones that was on his Facebook. But again, like, I was young, I was not paying attention, so I didn't think nothing of it. And he was like, oh, at one point he was like, oh babe, my camera broke, so I can't take none. And that's when the Blackberries and shit was like too on the Androids, y'all. Let's say technology has come a long way. So fast forward a couple of weeks after we were supposed to meet at the skating ring, we were supposed to meet again, and we hadn't no planned this out. We were saying where we were gonna go out at. Judy was supposed to hang out with his brother. It was supposed to be like a double date thing. I had started calling him. One morning I woke up, I was calling him. I was not getting no answer, no text back. I went on Facebook, I was writing him, no response. So I was like telling Judy, I'm like, this crazy. Mind you, at this point we hadn't built a bond. We felt like we knew Brown Eyes, y'all. Like, it was crazy. So no response the whole day. So Judy started calling off her phone. We was using our other friend's phone to call, no answer. So the next day we got a text. It was a long, drawn out text saying that Brown Eyes was on a 4-wheeler and he got into a really bad 4-wheeler accident. So me and Judy, I text back, no response back. And so me and Judy, we started calling every freaking hospital in Palm Beach County. And the name, I'm not gonna say the name that he gave, but the name that Brown Eyes had gave us was not the, like, they were saying that they had no record of that person. That person was not at the hospital. So, and girl, like, y'all, we was hard down crying. Like, it's so crazy because we was like, people really thought, like, people would have thought we hadn't met this man, chilled with him, never met him then, like, there in our life. So we was crying and stuff, and it's like my whole world had crashed because it's like my future husband had done died. So after calling all the hospitals, no response, like, and them telling us that there was no one at the hospital by that name, I had went back on Facebook and I noticed that his Facebook was not there no more. So I was like, that's so weird. So to sum it all up, a couple of weeks later, I went on Facebook. Tell me why the Facebook was a whole nother person Facebook. And it was some grown ass, old ass man. For one. Two, I'm like, Judy, what? So I'm like, what if that wasn't the, like, I said, that wasn't, what if we got catfish? Well, her too, because she had a relationship with him too. Like, she called him her brother. And she was like, sis, you right. So when I wrote the guy, when I wrote the Facebook, and even all our messages was gone. When I wrote the Facebook, the person had unblocked me. So long story short, that I got catfish. And I say this to say, y'all don't be meeting people on the internet, especially people y'all don't know, telling y'all business. Good thing I never sent, like, you know, inappropriate pictures and stuff, because you never know who on the other side of the computer. A lot of people really have no life and will sit on the opposite side of a computer screen or phone and create fake accounts and pretend to be something that they're not, pretend to be people just to get up on the people. And it's also not safe because what if you thinking you finna meet up with someone and it's a total opposite, like it's not the person. I ain't trying to tell nobody's business, but I know someone that happened to. They was expecting to see a 6 foot tall, dark and handsome buff guy, and got in the car and it was Sloppy Joe. And anything could have happened. Like, it's not safe. And that's my story time of getting catfish. And again, I was young. I was low-key like, and when you're young, when you're a teenager, you kind of vulnerable. And I was vulnerable. I was not thinking, and I've learned from my mistakes. And yeah. And I wish I could have got more in depth, but I kind of don't remember. Like, it really wasn't much to tell except the fact that I had been texting and on the phone with someone that really wasn't the person. And every time it was time for us to link, we had an excuse. Then the second time we had planned to link, you get into a motorcycle accident, four-wheeler accident, whatever. But yeah. So I'm finna end this video. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. I am about to do another story time in the same outfit, since I'm dressed. So don't mind me. I love you guys so much. Peace.